This is a warning that the end is near. Call your children and friends, sit down in a comfortable seat, listen with an open mind, take notes, and discuss these facts which you have never been taught before. Remember, your friends do not have to believe in this world, but it is our duty to get this message to every one of our people here in the hills of North America. So simply invite them to come and listen. They are under no obligation than to listen with an open mind. This information may be shocking to you, but it is true nevertheless. It is up to you to accept the truth or reject it. It is also up to God Yahweh to accept you or reject you. We want you to keep in mind that this information is not a publicity stunt or the work of religious fanatics. We do not teach religion. We simply bring you the whole truth of God Yahweh as promised in St. John chapter 16 verse 13, which says, "Howbeit when he the Spirit of truth is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come." The point I wish to emphasize here is all truth. God Yahweh, in his ever-loving mercy for us, as his people, has come with his word to raise us back high above all the nations on the earth. Let us look at Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. "But thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy God. The Lord Yahweh thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth." We know that you have been taught a bunch of lies, that God loves everybody and is concerned about everybody and has no respecter of persons. But as we can see here from the truth of these scriptures, no matter what our false leaders and false preachers say, God has made a special choice for himself. And it is none other than us, the so-called blacks of America. We know that God does not love everybody, according to Malachi chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. "I have loved you, saith the Lord Yahweh. Yet you say, Wherewith hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord Yahweh. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. And I laid Esau's mountain and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness." We also know that the New Testament Bible, Romans chapter 9, verse 13, backs this up 100%. We know by having studied Genesis chapter 25, verses 23 through 26, that Jacob and Esau represents nations and two different kinds of people. This proves to us that there is one nation that God loves, and there is another nation represented by Esau that he hates. We had better get this straight in our minds. Our very souls depend upon it. This proves that we have been taught a bunch of lies, and there is no need of saying that Jesus came back to change this. Why? Because we can look at Matthew chapter 5, verse 17, which says, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill." So Jesus did not come to change anything that the prophets had to say. Nor does God change his mind, according to Malachi chapter 3, verse 6, which says, "For I am the Lord Yahweh, I change not." So when God says that he has chosen a particular people for his own, or that he loves one nation and hates another, he doesn't change his mind. And there's nothing that anybody on earth can do about it. We have already proven that we are the seed of Abraham.
Hallelujah.
1 Chronicles chapter 16, verses 13 through 18 says, "O ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen ones. He is the Lord our God Yahweh. His judgments are in all the earth. Be ye mindful always of his covenant, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations, even of the covenant which he made with Abraham, and of his oath unto Isaac, and has confirmed the same to Jacob for a law, and to Israel, the blacks of America, for an everlasting covenant, saying unto thee, will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance. Yes, dearly beloved, you can see that we, the so-called blacks of America, have a divine inheritance directly from God himself. Yes, dearly beloved, we, the so-called blacks of America, are the chosen ones. Our motto is one God, one mind, one love, and one action. I thank you for your time in listening to the words of Yahweh, and my appeal to you, study the words of Yahweh on a daily basis and be blessed. This is yours truly, Yahweh ben Yahweh, Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 16. Shalom Aleichem.